Hey, it's Eric Pauly at erpauly.com. It's been a minute since I've opened up the blender, so I'm going to create a 3D uh, barbecue or barbecue smoker, whatever you want to call it, and then I'm going to 3D print it, and then I'm going to give it to the person that asked for it, and all right here, right now. So let's go over to Blender where I have deleted the default cube and added an image as plain, as simple as Shift A when I'm in the right program, and then I go down to images down here. That's what I meant. Image as plain. Cha-ching, and then you have your plane sitting there. This is not a tutorial, but I will try to explain what I am doing as I am doing it. Let's Shift A, add a mesh. What is the mesh? We want a cylinder. Let's rotate that 90 degrees on the y-axis. And then let's size this down, and then size it out with the S and X to get it the right angle and everything that we want. I'm going to grab G and Z, grab with G and X is actually what I want, but I accidentally hit the Y key. Why are me doing that? Yep, it's the morning. It's early. I'm starting a new routine here, so things are a little weird. I have the X-ray mode currently toggled on in the edit mode, which automatically popped right up. Bazing. I'm gonna create the legs, so I need to create some loop cuts with Control R. I kind of need nice big legs because it's going to be holding the entire weight of this thing. And while I'm at it, I might as well center out some spacing for the support system that I will, of course, end up needing. And I think I'm going to put one here and another one here. And probably just one in the middle. That's not where I want. Control Z, that bad boy. Control R, there you go. I'll just do one right there. I'll just do a whole bunch of them. As long as they're thin enough that I can just break it off before, or not before, but after the print is finished. I will break off the support. I don't know why I do that sometimes. Maybe early in the morning when you're trying to drink your morning coffee, you excite yourself awake. What? I don't know. I take a turn. It turned out for the worst. Rotate on the y-axis 90 degrees by hitting all those keys, R90Y. And I'm going to size this down, grab it up. I want it to be exactly on the 90 degree and stuff. I was going to turn it a little bit, everything, but if I wanted to get exact like that, it actually becomes a really tedious process of remembering exact, like 4.6 degrees and stuff like that, and I just don't feel like breaking out pen and paper and copying and pasting everything and all that stuff. You know. Okay, so I want this right about here. It's a little too small. Let's go like that. And then, that looks good. I'm going to hit the 3 key to make sure I am selecting faces in the edit mode. And I have that face selected. I'm going to go on the, hit 1 on the tiny number pad over here, which changes your directions. And then I'm going to rotate this bad boy I should just do 45. You know what? It was, so I'm going to do actually negative 90. Oop, nope, negative 45. So let me do that again. Rotate. Negative 45. There you go. There you go, champ. Oh, it was 90. I'm ending now. Maybe I just need to extrude once. And then rotate 45. That got me again. Negative 45. Now that's talking business. But it looks a little weird. You see that? That's alright. I think I can fix that here in a moment. I want it to be about yay tall. Doesn't have to be exact because you will know it's a barbecue. I'm using the reference image quite literally as reference. So what am I going to do here? Extrude S. Now I'm extruding size. Now extrude again. Oh, too tall. Grab it down, maybe like that. Size. Almost to a point. I want it to be like, I don't want it to be sharp. So if you poke yourself with it, you don't stab yourself with it. Okay, so I need to fix this loop. I'm going to hit 2 on the normal numbers, number strip on the top. Yeah. I'm going to hit S to size, grab it. Let's go on the Y, or the X axis, I mean. And then let's do the same thing. I'm going to hold Alt to select. Oh, nope, I want this one. There you go. Grab it with the Z. And more like that, huh? Hit 1 on the number pad over there. And that looks okay. I think if I do hold Alt to select this line right here, and then I'm going to hit 1 on the number pad again, and then I'm going to Control B, and that will bevel this bad boy. And I think I want it like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this guy. No, I didn't mean to hit the Windows key. I always do that, though. That's too much. I think like that. And that looks a little weird, but I think I'm willing to be okay with that because this is not a commission project. It's just a project for myself. If this were for a client, I would think I would delete the whole thing and start over to make it better. But I'm just trying to do this quickly. Wait. Before I do that, let's see. I'm going to hit I, go in a little bit, then I'm going to hit I again and go in at least the width, or the height, I mean, of the pipe that I just made. So, that way when I select these two faces, maybe I can go in my loop tools and turn it into a circle. Will that work? A little bit. Good enough, I think, to where I can delete these faces, and then I can, I'm going to hit the L key while I'm hovering over this piece because it's not connected to anything yet. Grab it with the G, go up with the Z, and I think that's right in the middle. Nope, go down a little smidge. 1 metric smidge. Very technical. You know, you gotta be in the know. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, and sorry about all these dad jokes. Terrible. Alright, now that I have this edge selected, I was able to just hold Alt and select it all in one, but this part didn't quite know what I was trying to get at, so I had to select it, because it's like, this is not a circle. What are you doing? I'm going to hit F to fill, and that should have filled it. Let's zonk that out for a second and see how this looks. It looks like it did not fill it. What's this? Right here. What are you doing? Do your job. I'm gonna hit Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z again. One more. Okay. Oops. Control Z because I want that selected. I'm gonna hide this. Nope. Hide it. Now I'm gonna go in and see what's all the hubbub. Oh right, that's what the deal is. I need to delete this face. Hit 3, delete the face. Yes. Now I select it with 2 on the keyboard, foist, and then now I'll do this button. And I have to select the bottom, holding Shift and A to select multiple lines. Now if I hit F, it should... what are you doing, Ding Dong? Oh, you know what? It's because I'm trying to fill instead of bridge edge loop. Human error. There you go. That's what I wanted. That beautiful star thing. That thing that is so perfectly geometrical that I didn't want to make it. And then it looks like kind of like a little bolt that kind of holds it all together. Fancy. Now, back to the barbecue. Now, this is the kind of moment that you want to Control Shift S, and then it pops you over here to this stuff. Saving new stuff. Let's go new folder, model. Beautiful models. Her name is barbecue print 01. Always number it so you can save multiple files. What just happened? Back. Save as. Sure. Alright. Alright. Now we want to let's go into face select mode. I'm gonna Shift A and create a cube. Let's size it down with the S key and grab it with the G key, and I'm just gonna manually plop it right here. And then I'm gonna kind of move it back into the spot I want it. It's a little too big still. Size it down. Size it down. Alright. We want it really close, but not too close, right? That's still too big, isn't it? I think something like that would be adequate. I'm going to push the period key on the numpad over on the right of the keyboard to make the new center of my attention of the camera point, I guess, this box. Yes. And I want to, let's see, I'm going to hit the 2 key first and kind of select this one, grab it out. So G and X, so then it has a little bit of this angle, because I noticed it does have that. Let's look in the see-through box. Okay, and then it also has a bit of a lip. So what I'm going to do is grab this down a smidge, another metric smidge, and then I'm going to extrude that up just enough to where I can hit the 3 key and select this face here on the edge, and now I'm going to extrude it out, and I'm going to hit the 1 key and the R key and rotate it just another smidge. I'm annoying myself with this smidge business. I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? All million of you watching this. Super popular. Now I want to select this one, and kind of like the last one, I want to do this, but this time, you know what? I might actually skip this one and do like just a cut, an actual cut. I'm gonna link all this first and hide it, and I'm gonna hide this image because it's making it impossible to see, obviously. Let's make sure I don't cut through on the other side. I want to do that, and instead I want to cut like this piece, kind of a perfect square. It doesn't have to be perfect though, because you're not really gonna see it. And I want to hit the 3 key just to make sure, and then I'm going to hit Alt H, and that's going to unhide everything I just hid. Now I see that square there, and then I see this square here, and I kind of want them to be the same, so I'm going to hit the I key and make a square in the middle of this one, and let's grab and push it up, and it's just that easy. Just a happy little bush here. Just a happy little bush. You know what? I think I'm gonna extrude. Yeah, I'm gonna extrude just a bit. Like that. Is this gonna make it impossible to print though? Well, if I don't do this, the whole piece needs to be attached. So I think it'll print fine. Okay, and now I want to delete this face. Not dissolve, delete, because I want it to be gone. I want to do the same thing over here, deleting that face. I'm going to hit 2 and hold Alt while I click on that, and it didn't get the bottom. Good try though, Blender. Good try. And I can barely see what's going on over here. Maybe I'll go inside. Aha! Now I really can't tell what I'm looking at. I think I have it selected. I do not. Control Z, and then I want to select this one, actually. Now, that looks right. Let's bridge edge loop. Not fill, bridge edge loop. And that should bridge the edge loop. Oh, so clever. So clever, so clever. Now, I'm going to hit the period key on this mesh, I guess, right here. Why not? And that's pretty much a good start. Now, let's open up this barbecue image again, and let's get these legs going, huh? Legs for miles. I don't think I'm going to do wheels because you're going to want to have this standing, I believe. That's the point of it. I believe this is going to be a hood ornament on a car. I'm not really sure what he's going to use it for, so I'm going to make it sturdy enough so it could. Extrude Z. And, no, Z. I think it was already doing it on the Z, so it's like, why are you telling me to do the same thing twice? So I want to do a cut on all of these that are the same height. Let's see, I'm not exactly sure how to do this one, so we'll see what happens. Okay, oh, you know what? I could just, flatten. Okay, that didn't quite do what I wanted. I think they're flat, but let's see. RR to rotate individually, right? No, that's not it. let's see. Face. I think I will create the base of this thing. So I'm actually going to make a cube. Size it. Size that baby. What? I don't know sometimes about myself. So don't worry if you're questioning. I just say some stuff and then immediately regret it. That's my life. Right. See that dad joke laugh? I don't know if you were able to hear that, but it's impressive. It's a skill. You gotta acquire this kind of stuff. It's not just something you get. I kind of want to subdivide this face. Can't I just subdivide it a bunch? Okay, so that should make things a little bit smoother for me. And I'm gonna press L on the whole thing, go up like that, and press the period key. So I'm zoomed in on this, and I am going to just, well, first off, let me delete these faces. So I'm holding Shift to select multiple faces. And again, I'm sure there's a shortcut for all this stuff, but I just don't know it. Currently, my specialty is like architecture, and so this kind of creation with these weird angles is helping me branch out. So I don't want it to look ugly on there. So I'm going to pull it back a little bit like that, I think. I don't know, it's just not going to line up. And I should have known that. You know what? Actually, I can just force it to do it. What am I talking about? So, like, grab these. No, it's these, I think. Let me just disappear that stuff. Right, so I'm gonna have to do one side first. Let me just do this. Size it up with the Y like that. I think that's what it's gonna work. And size it this way. Literally, quite literally force it to be what I want it to be. Mirror, see? I'm gonna dig down. Like that. This way. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Sometimes the answer is so simple that I don't even consider it. I'm like, there's got to be a really complicated, unnecessary, tedious way to do this, but no, it's just like, just grab it and just like make the mesh. What's the big deal? See, like the first one I had two, so it's gonna look a little wonky, but it'll be fine because I have to triangulate the whole thing. So I'm gonna delete these faces. Did it do it? There you go. I don't think they're there. It's just, it looks so weird. Like an optical illusion, I guess. Okay, I gotta do these one at a time. Why isn't it? Okay. Hold Alt. There you go. There you go, champ. Is that the wrong one? It is. And bridge edge loop. Let's see. Is it ugly? I don't think that's ugly enough to redo. It'll do, pig. Bridge that up loop. Blah 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 blah. You're right. I do need more sleep. But I won't. I'm not going to. And you can't make me. Sean Connery for some reason. I don't like that I do his voice occasionally because I don't really care for his business and the way he does things. Look at that. It's got little feet. They're not quite the barbecue, but it's because I want them to be able to hold the weight. Again. Now, tab, and one to make sure I'm facing the front, and circle. Wait, first 3 to select faces, and circle, because I'm going to select all of this face. And let's make sure I'm selecting what I want. Okay. I'm going to extrude out from wherever it's at, and then let's make a little handle right here. So it doesn't have to be much. So I'm literally just going to extrude it out like that. And let's see, I'm going to select edges, outer loop. Where is it? Edge ring, I think. Nope, that's not what I want. Edge. Where is the outer loop? Maybe it's in here. Select loops. Boundary loop. And let's bevel it. Perfect. I don't think anything else needs to be beveled. It'll look fine just like it is, actually. I do, however, need to make supports. I think couple pieces like this. That should do, I think. I hope. I sound so sure, huh? And I'm going to extrude it down, maybe that far, because I want to size it. But, man, I don't want to size each one individually. I'm sure there's a way to do this. SS? No. On the normals? That's not it either. Individual origins. That's exactly what I want. Almost, huh? It's being weird though. Ah, man, I think that one on the side is just too big though. I don't like it. Okay. That's better. 1, 2. I think I'm gonna do every other like this. And that should do, I think. And then I'll have to do the same thing for the box over there. You know what? I think I'm gonna try and see what supports it generates for me. Hold on. Let me make sure. Oh, I want to go back another one. Make sure I'm not extruding anymore, because I'm not extruding. Am I grabbing? That's why it was grabbing part of the leg. See, that's why I don't want to do this. I'm not so great at creating the support system. I think yeah. I'll save it, and honestly, I think it's ready to put into Cura. So I'm going to delete these items here, because I just want this. And let's save it. Let's see if I do I want to add a subdivision. Kind of looks wonky. Nope. I want it all boxy. Weird. Man, this thing is the thing I'm really worried about, though. Oh, well, that's gonna work. Guess we'll find out. So I'll post a follow-up to see how this thing turned out. I'm gonna export an STL file. Where do I want this thing? Let's go up one. Literally make an STL file. Whoops. Edit. Come on, do it. Do it. Why are you not renaming? Okay. STL files. There you go, pal. Alright. I'll make a follow-up video for this barbecue thing and see how well it turned out. Man, it took me a really long time to make this, and it's a really low poly mesh. So I'm really happy that I'm getting back into Blender right now, and this was a great refresher, and I hope you enjoyed these birds. It really sets the realism to the background here, and I do enjoy it thoroughly. Until next time, check out herbally.com. It's got some new stuff all up on it, and it has all the videos that you can watch to your heart's content, including tutorials and brand new cartoons like the Rainbow Bag. And I'll see you next time.